I don't know what the fuck that did. Ooh. Make people sick up to themselves. I don't know if that makes anything better. It's just dark. It doesn't do There we go. the fuck on this thing? Bro. What is this shit doing? It's whack the fuck up. Come on now, son, bitch. There we go. Sure. Alex Hayden. Okay, so you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place where you have a choice to make, right? It's a risky situation. They are telling you don't let it bite you in the ass. I feel like this might be a situation where you're too anxious to make like a strong decision about something. I feel like you're too emotional about it. It's like you need to breathe and calm down before you make such a big decision. Okay? They are saying like you might be hurt in some type of way, emotionally hurt, emotionally kind of distanced, feeling like you should do something stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's your general. Don't do it. It's like wait until you calm down emotionally to really take a full look at a situation before you just decide to jump on the bandwagon and do something like completely, utterly fucking stupid that you might regret. So, that's it. I don't do readings for people without a profile fucking picture. Because you just look like a troll. And you type like a troll too. With your big fat fucking greasy fingers. Type better. Maybe come when you come back on your next account, maybe type a little bit better. Also make up a better name and put on a better profile picture. Right? Or just put on one in the channel. Because you look dumb. I'm just trying to do my fucking readings for Twitter, man. Dried up ass motherfuckers. For real. Fire signs. What else can I say? Isabella, I swear. I swear. What else about y'all fire signs? Let's see. Trying to take the spotlight. We already had the crooked fingers up in here, the long face ugly hole up in here. We already had like a whole slew of people up in here that you missed out on. Isabella. The ugliest of the ugly and shit. Biscuit coconut water, yeah. Bitch, it look like dry ass cornbread and shit. Got that shit at the corner of their mouths and shit. I swear, Isabella, will you stop? No, not that one. Surprisingly, not that one. They check the spotlight from you. Can't remove talent from the talented if you're untalented. I used to have gifts, but yeah, that's the thing though. Like, you was never talented though. You never had shit. That's just the way it is. Some of us know how to develop what we got, and others of us are underdeveloped. So, not everyone's equal. Sorry. She looked like a rat with nasty caked up foundation. I keep getting songs stuck in my head. What is that song called? Someone Cashapped you. I don't know what they Cashapped me if they ain't talking. I can't look at my. I mean, I can. Let me open it, I guess. But I'm just saying, what are they saying? Cause are you gonna what? What do you need to ask? Like, what is it? Yeah. That ain't Cash App shit. I didn't. There's no payment either, so I don't know what the fuck they Cash App me. They didn't PayPal me either, so there ain't nothing here. Eyes are sweaty. Okay. Can't remove talent from the talented if you're untalented. I just did. Alright, let me load. Okay, what's your question? Hi, Mom. Love your mama. We watch you outside. Oh, hell yeah. You and Donovan's connection. Damn. Like I haven't heard that fake ass name before. What's Donovan's sign? What's Donovan's sign? Someone needs to speak up. Otherwise, it ain't going nowhere. Like, people need to speak. I heard speak or be, don't speak unless spoken to. That's what I heard. Just don't speak unless spoken to. What's Donovan's sign? Fake, it's slew of fake ass names. That's what the fuck that is. Don't speak unless spoken to. Are y'all watching me? Bitches just can't stop, huh? Hop off my dick, bitch. And come back on another account, pay me another $666. Let's see if you get it the second time. See, don't speak unless spoken to. Your reaction will equal their action. They left fast as well. You know what showing that one was? Fishy pussy. Alright. I'm speaking unspoken to, your action will equal their action. Oh shit, I flung my pen. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak loud words. Alright, let's look at Spotify real quick. Check that out. Can I connect to my speaker, please? Nope. We just gonna look at the titles and see that. Oh, fire sign be acting like a little baby. Shit. Hit me in the fields. Something. Isabella, did you have a question? No, not really. Well, if you think of one, let me know. Can I look at lyrics on the computer Spotify? Can you look at those? Hold on. How do you do it? Tab open, have it on the mini side of your computer. It doesn't work with all motherfucker. Have the tab open, have it on. Okay, what I can do this. Settings. Yeah, there ain't no settings for that. Fuck that. That's annoying as fuck. I just want to be able to read the fucking. I don't want to have to look up the lyrics. Can I like, even if I miniature screen it, it's still. Oh my god! It just closed entirely. That's not cool, Spotify. It's not cool. Whatever. We're just gonna read the titles. It's only the stalkers hanging their little asses up in here right now. Let's see. Interest. Big. There we go. The way I did this is so confusing. Where's fire signs? There they are. You know, the first card that I got, I knew it was a false person, like it was a fake person, because the reason why I asked him what sign is the person that you're dealing with, the first sign that came up was Aquarius, and it kept coming up. So that's how I knew it was me, because I'm a Capricorn, but I'm also an Aquarius, but I consider myself a Capricorn. But there's also my name's not Devon. Shut the fuck up. Said Devon. What's gonna happen to Donovan? She said Donovan. Like, that's a fake ass name. And Alex Haley is also a stripper's name type shit. You look like a bum bitch clown. I could tell it's her too. Like, that is her on the picture, I think. Like, I believe that's her on the picture. Like, that's a real picture of her. I was already fishy about the bitch, like, because her legs are too far wide open for me not to smell the fish. Like, it's like, bitch, it's not trout season, so what are we doing here? Like the tuna haven't started jumping yet. You know, I figured out in Vedic, my mom and you come same placement. Sun Aquarius, Moon Taurus, Rising Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's my Western, but still we're similar. I'm sure. Our charts are probably just mixed up versions of each other. That's usually what happens between Pisces and Aquarius. It's like they're just mixed up versions. Because they're usually earthy, a little bit of watery, and a little bit airy too. And then near the end of the month, shit starts getting fucked up. What's your game plan? Because they don't love you back. There's that one. I heard, according to my calculations, I keep seeing shit about Scooby-Doo for fire signs for some reason. And that shit make me fucking, like, they're starting to boil me over. It's starting to make me mad. Because what about Scooby-Doo? Because we all know fire signs are Daphne type shit. They're the Daphne. It's a mystery. Right, but we all know who's Velma and who's Daphne. Because they're definitely Daphne. They're Daphne and fucking Shaggy. Clueless as fuck. I heard play a game of Clue and shit. Horrible at games of Clue. Clueless as fuck. That's what I wrote. Clueless as fuck. Don't reach out. I like that. Buy a car. Okay, yeah, that's like triple. I just saw that 4 times. Buying a new car / new way of traveling. Like bike and scooter, motorcycle. Damn, someone's broke his motorcycle. the bicycle, motorcycle, and scooter. Hey, I made it. I don't know how to say your name. Suhedi. I don't know how to say your name. I think I've seen you comment before, right? You've commented before. I don't think you've been up in here, but I've seen your comments. Making a mess out of people's feelings. What about fire signs? Come on, let's go. Some mommy issues. Thank you, Isabella. Stop feeding their broke behavior. Nobody did. Nobody did. People just don't have common courtesy. It's like you don't even read what's going on the screen. You just ask your goddamn dirty ass question with name like mail car and shit. Dookie ass name. I don't care. Watch me. Not give a fuck. Oh, don't change that. So I don't work like that. I know that song. Let's see. Chasing the bag. Second job? Question mark. Might be needing a dude at work. Work. I wonder if narcissists get bored. Do you think they do? Get bored of their own bullshit? It's like when they embarrass themselves so many different times. Do you think they get bored? That's kind of what I wonder. Like, I try to understand the narcissist, but not really anyone understands the narcissist because they're so self-focused. It's like when a therapist talks to them, they have to like feed into the ego, and that gets a little, you know. But genuinely, I wonder that they just get like exhausted of their own type of bullshit. Yeah, revenge through. Revenge through what? Through Zodiac, they need to be locked up 6 feet under. Put them in a fucking bunker together. Maybe all hang each other or something. Right in front of your eyes, in front of your eyes. Okay, come on, give me another one. Revenge through taking back your power. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm just checking. Taking back, fire signs, your power as an No, let's not do fire on this side. Let's do it on this side. Fire. Miserable because you can't make up your mind. Or keep switching. Keep switching. Switching up. You said you think they could connect with other narcs. No, they're too interested. A narcissist only feeds off of people who feed into their little game plan. Usually narcissists compete with each other. It's just like two normal competitive people. Like a narcissist will compete with another narcissist because they want to manipulate the most people and have the most people going on into their circle. You know, they want to have the most people that they slept with, the most people they did. It's like they want to be known as the most well-known narcissist. They don't like small justices or small wins. They like big wins, right? And so they're always going to take the biggest approach to manipulating a group of people. And a narcissist cannot be a narcissist cannot manipulate a narcissist, essentially. You've seen two narcissists together, right? I should do that, right? I should do a love show. I want to bad. I think it'd be funny because I love Jerry Springer. I love all those shows. But see, two narcissists, when they do get together, though, eventually, you know, obviously it's not taboo for them to get together. They like literally injure each other, and most likely it ends up in some kind of murder, suicide, or homicide, or just murdering somebody. That's usually what ends up happening, by the way. Two narcissists, that's just how it is, right? And innocent people get caught up in that like children, but that's usually the way it is, right? Haagen-Dazs. Someone's moving to Germany. Someone's in Germany right now. Haagen-Dazs. Germany or like somewhere up there. People up there are sexy as fuck. Like, can I just say that? Cause y'all motherfuckers come to tour around New York and y'all motherfuckers are sexy as shit. Y'all motherfuckers with them accents, I can't even fathom. No, I'm playing. No, I can't even with y'all. Cause y'all fine as fuck. Stop. They said British. Germany / British man. Someone from up there. Like, what y'all doing? Let's see. What's the Germany? British man. Maybe not British. I don't think so, because I feel like that's offensive for some reason to this individual. Not a British person. Then what are you? Yeah, because I keep seeing shit about the Queen and this way, that way. It's like Queen's a cunt and this way, that way. I mean, okay, got you. So some kind of like white battle up there happening. Like there's white people up there fighting each other and shit. Well, what about you? Hey Malibu, baby. Malibu, one of my favorites. What is going on with the British, not British, Scottish, Irish, Celtic roses are my favorite. I'm glad I decided to wear this today. What is going on with this motherfucker? I don't understand what's going on with this person. So I'm gonna send it as a Discord. Okay. The cracker's going wild now. No, they sexy as, they fine as fuck up there. I'm for real. Like, talk about like, you know, I'm not really that attracted sometimes to light skinned people, white skin, people who white, right? I like Latinas. I don't like white people usually. It's not nothing against them. I'm just not that attractive. But when I see some of those like Norwegian folk, people from like Norfolk and all that bullshit, I'm like, damn, you fine, because they have the thickest hair on, you know, and they got like everything natural. I'm not saying all of them motherfuckers are natural, okay? But I'm saying them accents, damn, man, that's some shit right there. I'm into it. They said they do a lot of illegal activities, apparently, so I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at fire sign. What y'all saying? For some reason, they said fire signs are like stalking themselves. Fire signs. Stalking other fire signs. What, Stubby? Hi, babe. What are you doing? She like pulling everything over and shit. You big belly bitch. Pulling my cord up. Nah, I love her. She my baby. Let's see. No fucks given. I like that from fire signs. I love that energy. Let's see, fire. Rich nigga. Alright, let's see. On your way to a cash infusion through who? Oh, through someone's selling weed. That's what it looked like. Yeah, someone's selling weed, selling drugs. On your way to a cash infusion through selling the Zaza. That's what I say, selling the Zaza. Yep. What else? Fire sign. Only God could judge me. Yeah, you said I'm not even guilty about that shit because people need me. Not guilty because people. Yeah, she my boo thing. People need my services. My services. Whatever they are, right? Oh, she going right back under. She likes sleeping right under where my head goes on the bed. Uh-oh, here we go. Go deep. Malibu, what would you like? Let's see. I even forget what I put on my own list sometimes, but let me look. 3 questions. Okay, what questions you got, babe? Go deep or go home? What questions you got? What's up for the week? Let's see. Oh yeah, we do have a week coming up here where I actually did a couple of predictions that I'm going to be posting on here separately just as a collective. That's the only one. What you mean that's the only one? You gotta have 3 of me. You keep thinking of another one as I get this one up. I love donate them to you just to hear your voice. Thank you, Malibu. I appreciate you. You know how I feel about you, Malibu. So, okay, something about self-care is coming up big time, baby. Self-care, North. Okay, so you in some riches. You in some riches. I heard rich niggas said I do a lot of. That came up again. So, I mean, I don't think you're really. Are you not expecting? Let's see. Always trying to. I mean, there's someone who's gonna try to start shit with you. I think it's kind of just a part of the. I think a lot of it is just part of the jealousy and the vibe and the game. I want to say I'm sensing a woman. Part part, yeah, it's another woman. Okay, it's a drama queen type shit. For some reason, I think I see you out shopping or something like that. Yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, when I'm doing a question, don't interrupt me. Um, I see something to do with you might be going out shopping or grabbing something for like July 4th or whatever the fuck it ends up being, or you might be out on a date or something like that. It's like you might be with a particular man. There's a side man, side hustle situation going on here. So I don't know if you're aware of that part. I don't know, but I see side man, side woman, side hustle type situation. And I really do think that whatever this triangle is where that heavy, like, you get envious eyes on you a lot of the time, but you feel it in the back of your head, or like your hackles start standing up. Like, that's the woman hating on you. So I'm just letting you know there's a triangle here, there's an octagon here this week where you involved with someone who probably is set up in a relationship or a marriage. So what else? What else happens to you? What else happens to you? Ooh. Since you did pay for 3 questions, I'm gonna give it to you. You're not sure about something. It's something to do with, they talk about Taurus or Cancer here. So it might even be just talking about the season in general. There's something you're really unsure of. You're unsure of taking a leap of faith. They said that, you're pushing yourself to the extent where you don't even have time to think about the process ahead. It's like you need time to yourself in order to simmer down. You got me? He said no more cobwebs. Yeah, you do need to stop. They're saying you need to, like, separate yourself away for a second so you can settle down, because you're overworking to the point where it's like becoming impossible for you to think outside of the workplace, right? You might be trying to do something super fucking important to your growth, or to your, maybe you're trying to move, whatever the fuck you're trying to do, but these things can't happen when you're so burnt out and tired, right? Something to do with Aries as well. Aries, they picking up on all your energy, man, because there's something to do with it in Aries as well. Like I said, there's a person who puts you into a love triangle, or maybe you put them into a love triangle. Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares, right? The pleasures of being single, right? Because I feel like one night stand has been coming up a lot. So you look sexy as hell. I mean, that's not a secret, right? You look sexy as hell. I feel like maybe you done, I don't know if it's weight loss or there's something that's changed about you. They say you look fine as fuck. Like, there's nothing stopping you from going out and, like, you can have anybody that you want. Any man, any woman, anybody that you want. For real. So they said you look sexy as hell. I keep picking up on the hoe that keeps throwing shade, but we're just gonna ignore that one. Let you sit pretty and prissy. So there's that. Sorry, got a fucking phone call. My bad, y'all. Gym life, yeah, you need to take a fucking break though. Like, relax for a second, for a weekend, right? You get 4th of July off, right? Do you? Cause take a break, or go get laid or something. Okay. Who is next on the list? Okay. Someone sent me something from Twitter. Who's, I don't want to say the name, but okay. Think of other questions, though. CC, okay, CC. Got you. What's your question? Hi, Carissa. I was looking on the list because usually it's different, because some people don't even say anything, just saying shit. CC. No, Liz, y'all, I look at the list. Y'all need to chill out. I'm looking at it. Let me control that piece and y'all control a little moderation piece, please. As you as a moderator. Because I don't care what goes down in the chat. Like, I go look over there and then I can see it. I do the person off of Twitter after we go down a little list here and whatever. Go down these people. So Cece, you here? Because you gotta have questions ready. Like, that's what I prefer, is you have your questions ready so I can get them to you ASAP. And other people don't gotta wait for them. Gypsy, hey babe. How you doing? Refreshing. We got some refreshing ass people over here tonight. Actually. Malibu, Gypsy, Isabella. Of course, everyone else who's just visiting. Did you see my question I posted? I didn't. So there's a certain amount of words that you could type on YouTube. I don't know why the fuck they did this. Oh, it posted. Never mind. I lied. It's here. I got you. Thirsty questions. Okay, let's do the thirsting. Is your coworker Andy physically attracted to you? He wants to go to the gym with me next week. Oh yeah, big time. That shit popped out instantly. Oh my, they said hold yourself responsible for what this nigga gonna do to you. They said raining pussy in bed. Come on now, what you mean? He's a mama's boy, or you gotta be careful because there might be a pregnancy here. You gotta be real careful. They say, hell yeah, he's attracted to you. He trying to knock you up and shit. Hold up, Holly. We got a couple of people to bounce through. She made it to the party. Damn, CC, this nigga. Yeah, you already trying to get in there type shit. The fatal attraction. The attraction is there, for real. Yeah, he thinks it's one-sided for some reason. So, I don't know why he thinks that. He thinks it's one-sided. Remember, I'm reading from his perspective, right? He thinks it's one-sided, or maybe like you're not showing interest and whatever. But CC, if you show him interest, he gonna get in there. He trying to climb mountains and shit. He trying to like really get in there for real. Like you're his fetish and shit. Something about maybe your skin type or whatever's going on with you. Something about you is his fetish. Like he fuck with it heavy. Cece, damn. She nigga good. Cece, do you have the next one already? He can put his hands in the cookie jar. They say have a little bit of decency at work, but because that's the kind of shit gonna get you fired. But y'all motherfuckers, y'all need to hook up, link up. Designed to one and done and shit. Am I gonna knock boots with Andy this summer? They say going steady. Why did they say that? Let's see. Why did they say going steady? Because you've been giving him the fucking cold shoulder. And also, it feel like your water sign or something. Like, he's got water in there. So, he's not necessarily, like, what you would consider a full-on Leo. He likes to take shit painfully slow. It's like, okay, so are you flirting with me or what? I mean, that's usually how he takes it. Unless you are willing to say, hey, like, let's speed it up, nigga. Like, let's get in there. Yeah, he's got Scorpio in there. Heavy. Scorpio Mars, possibly Scorpio Moon. There's that heavy energy in there telling me that he might be a little bit more sensitive than the rest. Like I said, the mommy issues really stick through this dude. You know, he good at, don't make no mistake. He good, but it's just slow. Yeah, it's like, I feel like when you really get down to the nitty gritty, if you take off your mask, he'll take off his. And the pants ensue. Okay. Add some gasoline. Yeah, do a little body roll at work type. You're like, what's going on, Andy? Andy, that type of nigga. You need to be really, really obvious with shit with him. Really obvious. You got one more? We're gonna pop through. Get thirsty with it. Sexy summer bodies. Y'all ladies doing the right thing in this summer. Being his sneaky lane. Let's see. The old way versus the old boy versus the new boy. They said the old way versus the new way. Gave me the old boy versus the new boy type shit. Maybe, what's going on with you? Is he gonna be a sneaky link? Hell. Hell. They said, take the risk. That's what they said. They said, genuinely take the risk and enjoy it. Like, I feel like he's not quick to get emotions involved, so that's actually a good thing in this case. So yeah, I'd answer that as a yeah. They said something about fruitiness, so if you like threesomes and all that, he's into it. I mean, I just saw it in there. I saw just a little fruity, so I'm just letting you know. They did say something about having a threesome. Maybe 2 women, like you and another chick. Seem like you and another chick is like a fantasy type shit. Like he's like I said, there's certain fetishes that he's into. So maybe it's like this. Maybe he's already in a relationship and they swingers or open or whatever. It's that type of situation. Okay, so no need to be sneaky because he might be into the whole shebang. He trying to lay you on top. I heard something about starting up a lawnmower. Something about the pull mower, the push and pull mower type shit. He'd be starting up a lawnmower. All right, let's see who's next. Haven't had sex in 2 damn years. Things are free. Yeah, he trying to start up that lawnmower type fire starter. All right, the next one was Liz. So. Good luck on that, CC. Good luck. Stay safe. Remember, I saw pregnancy in there, so you gotta be careful. Like you do with Raw. So Liz, I believe you asked for 3 as well. How does Virgo feel about you? X. Let's see. That you live underneath a rock. That there's consequences to your actions. That says, I mean, I would say that the Virgo definitely believes that there's consequences to maybe what you have done or what he has done. Now, someone's real smooth with words or tries to be, and I feel like they just keep trying to like back and call, be like, hey, come back here, come back here, come back here, which I assume is the Virgo. Or maybe that's kind of what you're imagining, is that he's maybe calling to you or something like that. But it's like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, okay, so are you trying to read his mind or what's going on? Because what I see here is like there was an attraction at some point. There's still heavy sexual attraction. Emotional attraction just ain't. It's not hitting. And the reason being is this has already been like it's dried up, right? It's dried up in a way. They said yeah, it's something about fear. It's something about like, okay, it's too secretive. It's too this way, that way. They're talking about he's in. It seemed like he might even be married or something. He might be in a relationship or married. One of y'all is, right? You think it's? I think he's sexually attracted to you, right? I think he's sexually attracted to you because he imagine. It's kind of like the type of person to imagine banging somebody, imagine someone naked, but that would really like act on impulse, which is actually a good thing because I feel like that part is like kind of what keeps him maybe loyal to his relationship. Like I said, I think I see a relationship here. I want to say there is love here in some type of way, some type of manner. So, do you have two other questions? Yeah, he's respectful and it says he's loyal. So, I don't know. Like that's kind of like, okay, so he's willing to look at other women, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's ready to cheat. I mean, if you wanted to go in and trick them and shit, start pulling them apart and tricking them, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard. But say, come on. What's coming next in my love life? Next in your love life, I heard something about children, so you gotta be careful too. Like, what is with the baby fever energy? Maybe you want a baby, or maybe you're like, let me lock down. I'm trying to lock down a nigga and shit. But something about baby fever. There's someone who will come back bugging on you, an ex come back bugging on you. Maybe you them, right? But because you're bold, I can see it here. You're bold enough to do that. Now, because I guess you're just a little bit more. You're a little bit more honest than most people. And what I see here is you're looking for something genuine, but things keep coming back and somehow confusing you, catching you off guard. You need to stop believing like just because someone comes back doesn't necessarily mean that they're meant for you or whatever happens. Like, oh, you manifest them back to you, it means they're in love with you and that they'll spend the rest of their life with you. It's not like that, right? You need to stop pretending that that's the way things are, because the reality of it is they will come back just to toy with you one more time and then dip out. Okay, so that's how your trust gets broken, and that's where I see like jealousy ensues and people being dishonest and using you. That's where I see all that shit kind of shit come from, and that's also where I see you having like crushes but never really following through on crushes, because then it's like, okay, I'm scared. What if the same shit happens? What if this person's also another piece of shit? So I think the biggest piece of you should just be honest about your fear. Okay, Liz? I think when you're speaking to a dude or you're starting to really catch feelings, whatever, you need to be honest about this fear. Okay? Because the fear helps you release all of the built up emotion and everything like that. Just, say you're just interested as someone just crushing on them type shit. You're like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. You attractive, you this way, and I don't really know you yet. I'd like to get to know you. I'm a little afraid of taking things too far. It's like people try to take things too far with you. Don't allow that shit to continue. You got me? That's just, where that's going, and it's not going in a good direction. So don't pretend like shit's not like rose-colored glasses. Okay? So next one. What's your next one? Yeah, I heard something about you being afraid to fight a nigga because it's like you don't want to come off as aggressive. But I think being passionately aggressive over your own protection and your own self is more important than you considering the feelings of somebody who's just riding. Like, that's my opinion, but obviously you might have another one. Any last advice? Okay. They said, hold yourself accountable, reap what you sow. Alright. Hold yourself accountable to what? They said North Node in reverse. So the attention shit. Know the difference between wanting love and attention. That's what they said. That's their biggest advice to you. Okay, because sometimes you get lonely, or sometimes you get just fed up, and it's like, you know, you kind of go off on a tangent where you don't really have emotions, you don't really have feelings, and you make it like you do. Okay, so you might be out here telling tall tales to niggas, and then when it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to in the end, it's like it's all a game, right? The fear to invest becomes a game to you. It's like, okay, so now you're playing with people's feelings and emotions. It's like, really, that's where that whole fear comes from. The reason why you keep getting hurt is because you're hurting yourself, if that makes sense. It always has, like, there's a repercussion to what you do to people. And every time you keep pressing and pressing and pressing people's buttons, and then you're like, oh, wow, I finally caught feelings at the end of the game type shit. It won't ever fit that way. Like, people aren't as dumb as you think they are, truthfully. And the ones that get away are the ones that bother you the most. That's what I see. That's the ones that I keep seeing you think about and whatever. The ones that got away. Because I don't think anyone's gotten away from you before. And now you're like, oh shit, that motherfucker got away from me. Shit. Like, now I have to step my game up and do this, do that. Like, no, you just have to change your approach and be a civil human being, right? Stop playing games. Like, borderline, like, I think that's an issue that you gotta go to a therapist about. Yeah, you gotta go talk to somebody for real. Holly, will Paul get fired at work? This following week, will Paul get fired at work? Oh, I got you. Will Paul get fired at work this following week? Stupid mistake. They said something about Monday. Hi, Holly. Something about a Monday. So maybe you're talking about on Monday. Like, you really, I mean, not, it wouldn't be on Monday, right? Monday is July 4th, but after Monday, let's see. Closed for business. Yeah, they talk about July 4th. What else? Let me see. Will he get fired for sure, for certain? I'm going to say you're going to watch this situation play out, and you're going to watch it really closely. I feel like it has to go through more than one hand. So it's like there might be several higher ups, like a manager position, and then like the fucking, you know, whatever. But I see it going up the ladder type shit as something that needs to be talked about, maybe more as like a corporate thing, right? Because then they need to replace those people that they're putting out. And so, well, I do see them getting a hard school talking to. Yeah, I see a hard school talking to. Yeah, because you're freaking the fuck out. You're like, these people need to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck away from me. They might choose to keep them in line. That's the problem. That's what I see. I'm going to say they're going to choose to keep him. Because for some reason, I just see, like, it's kind of camaraderie up in there. Where, for some reason, they team up against you. And I think it's because you might be the oldest in more... You're more, like, you have all of the years possibly under your belt. And so that triggers them, right? That triggers them because they want to fuck around and play games. Like high school students. So now it's like it's in the case of you can either stay in that type of environment, or you yourself could leave. And to you, it's like, okay, but I put my back into this and this position and whatever. Like, what am I supposed to do there? So that's kind of like an option that you do have. Remember, you have an option, right? But that's something that you need to sit down and think about for yourself. Because what's going to be more important to you? Comfort in the situation, comfort, or is it like You got me? You want to be comfortable in your workplace? He's the boss. Of course that's what's going on. She's 18, he's 40. Of course that's what's going on. Like, do you want to be comfortable in your environment? Or because I'm seeing you could easily get hired here in different places. So easily. Yeah, they said easily you could get hired. You'd be like instant hire. So I say if they just get a school talking to them, like I said, because it's going to take a minute to get evidence. That's what I'm seeing. If there's no evidence, that they can't do anything. Anyway. That's the rough shit. The work shit is always the rough shit. Because people just too fucking hungry and shit. It's like a fucking battle between, like I said, high school students. People just don't know how to take shit maturely. No, nor do they know how to take, like, they just don't like when there's an authority figure, right? And so they can't hold a job, right? And so when they go up into that spot and deal with you, it's just that way. It's just that way. Cheating on me. Well, I mean, man, look at the bright side. You got all these options, all the fish in the motherfucking sea, and you got so much. You what I can see here, easily. You got the workplaces. You got the comfort level. You can have all of that. You can choose to have all of that, or you can choose to have this. What's your second question, Melody? I don't mind. I won't crucify you. Damn, this shit hurt my heart. I want to bounce from his house, but I can't. Yeah, I'm broke. So, babe, if y'all work in the same situation, okay, if y'all work in the same situation, or if the situation is more or less like, I'm thinking this more or less is a possibility that he's going to work, right, and you did a little something to kind of push them to get caught. Okay, like you kind of tapped the line, whatever the fuck you did something. I saw that, right? You can't make a man respect you, respect your body, and love you. You just can't make them. Your body and your beautiful ass mind, your beautiful ass personality, he's blatantly disrespecting you and going out, stepping out on you. I saw, like I said, I saw what you did. I don't blame you for what you did. But I really want you to start thinking about you now. All right, even if it means withdrawing from his ass and starting to get yourself caught up in another area. Is she going away soon? Nah, he's gonna keep trying to like hide shit and shit. She's not going away. Because I feel like he kind of funds the situation. Either he funds the situation or he feeds into the situation. So there's that. New work environment gonna go for me with the new C&O starting this week. He feeds into the situation and he hides shit. So that's the way it is, I guess. Like, Barry, you're gonna have to start thinking about yourself, like I said. There ain't no way around. Let's see, how is it gonna go? So you're gonna be real scared, right? I can see you the Cancer side of you being real frightened, petrified. Because you're like, are these dumb bum bitches gonna leave me alone? That's what I could see. Like, maybe you had some trouble before in the work spot. You're like, are the dumb bum bitches gonna leave me alone? Like, that's all I'm asking, right? or something about dumb bum bitches up in the workplace. Okay, so whether that's gonna happen now or that was you before, I feel like there's also a sort of sense where like your nervousness is kind of sabotaging you in a way, right? Because it's something that you're more or less familiar with. You just got to make this shit working in with your current schedule. I heard something about you pose a greater threat in this position. Okay, you pose a greater threat. Yeah, you do, because you demand you're able to just demand your check and get exactly what you're asking for. So you pose a greater threat. That's what they're saying. You get more money, I think, in this position than you do the other position. That or faster money. Like you might get paid instead of bi-weekly. You might get paid every single week, something like that. Um, yeah, because you're like, how can I make this into something that's a little bit more successful for me? I think that the first week is going to be what really makes you feel like people are out to get you and shit, like, because you're nervous and shit, like I said. Nervous as a cat. Oh, let's see. They said, so, I mean, I think he wants to screw you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Someone wants to screw you up in this hole. But, oh yeah, someone's in love with you, wants to screw you. That's great. Then it says he's an opportunist. You're getting paid more money. You're getting paid more money. That's for goddamn sure. I feel like this is just you're more vulnerable here, because I feel like you can hide at night. Something tells me about you hiding and being all whatever, like, because you're sweet. Like, you're a sweet person. I genuinely think you got used to the crowd. Okay, you got used to the nighttime banter and shit. But now it's like, okay, I'm scared because now we out in the sunlight type shit, and I'm a hermit. I'm a hermit crab. I'm not like that. You know, I work in the afternoon or wherever you was working. I'm just not like that. That's what I keep seeing you say. I'm not like that. You're like, don't fuck with me, don't touch me, don't. You're still sweet as the reason why you're gonna be getting so much money is because you're still sweet. Like, it doesn't matter what type of sourness and what type of wildness people send your way. You're still sweet, and it doesn't change nothing. It doesn't change a goddamn thing. You just end up getting your bag. So that's what's going on with you. You're gonna fare well. Just the first week is the scariest part. Yeah, they said the gift. This job is kind of like the gift that keeps on giving. And they say you're gonna be rich as fuck. Wish I had my lighter over here. Wish I had some cigarettes too. Damn. I quit smoking. That they want to sleep with me. I see it right here. I mean, I see it right here. Dance with the devil. You said don't touch me. It's gross. Whatever. They'd be like, you so fine. This way, that way. He in particular would definitely go for you. I believe he in particular would absolutely, like, he trying to like get in like that. Yeah, he said you sexy in all the right places. For some reason, I'm catching the fact that he might be a coke fiend, but I could be wrong. He might be a coke fiend, or there's some kind, like, he spent a lot of money on one motherfucking thing, and that one thing is very detrimental to, you know, like, his living space. And so I feel like either he's a drunk or he's a coke fiend, one or the other. So Holly, what you say? Does Paul hate me at this point? Does Paul hate you? Ain't worth my time. Yeah, if you feel feels like you bent him over and like slapped him, it's kind of like he was trying to make shit work and he feels betrayed over the type of situation. Um, he feels like he believes that you should be left alone for good type shit, left alone for good. Right now he's manifesting greatness. That's what it says. They're manifesting like more money, more money. It's just totally focused on money and healing. You just made a bad, I'm gonna say bad judgment call on the situation, because I feel like you kind of maybe either you took him back or he took you back, whatever the situation is. Or y'all tried to get back together. And now it's kind of just like a constant in limbo, whether y'all breaking up or together, breaking up or together. I don't think he hates you. Like, I don't think he hates you. I just don't think he cares. Okay? I really don't. Like, I see him trying to get the money up. I see all that kind of shit. I don't think he hates you. I don't. I don't see it here, but he just doesn't care anymore. He lost respect for you. Yeah, he just don't care no more. Let's see what else. Anything else I could tell you? Self-care, manipulation, like I feel Stubby, what you doing back there, babe? Side chick, side man, there's a rag. He feels gypped out of something. I just don't, I feel like maybe you weren't giving him enough. You weren't giving him enough or supporting him enough or whatever it was. Like, you just got sick of that aspect. And like, it's not that you weren't fine or anything like that. They're saying you fine. It's just like you weren't supporting him enough. And now that's something he's bitter about. Now, they said it was the straw that broke the camel's back. You just maybe you called him a liar, or even when he wasn't lying, and then it became a whole situation where he started lying because da 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 da. It's like an excuse to lie now, right? Because you believe I'm a liar, or I'm this way, or I'm that way. You got trust issues there. You can believe whatever the fuck you want, because I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. And that's simple, right? Probably about money, most likely about money. Yeah. So if they said something about bite their hands that feed them, so that tells me that it is about finances. Just, he does not hate you, right? He doesn't hate you. If you were to able to like clean yourself up completely, change your ways, and not be such a prude, meaning like as long as you weren't allowed to ask him any questions, as long as you didn't accuse him, whatever, he would get back with you. But that's at the sacrifice and at the detriment of you maybe getting with someone who's still cheating or still playing around. It's not meant to work like that. You got what I mean? It's not meant to work out like that. You could go wherever the fuck you want. Like I said, you live with any nigga you wanted, and he just don't care no more. Okay. I feel like it's just y'all need to, man, the emotions. The emotions. I don't do free readings. If you could read the description, I do general reading. I can do a free general, but I don't just do free random reading. Just do general. I post general out for you. Let's see. General. I could do much better than him. And I really want you to believe that, Ali. I really want you to believe that. Don't start, getting on your ass and be like, oh yeah, I know you done him wrong, and I know he's done you wrong. These are things that we know, and now we need to move on from it, right? You get yourself stable enough. You start like living out that single ass motherfucking life, you're gonna feel real good about yourself. You need to get out of there, though. Let's see, Antonio General. Ooh. Let's just say, I'm gonna say that shit just don't repeat itself. Okay, like some people, some situations just can't repeat. Like they can't. Nobody's going through this shit again. It's like you can wish and get all crazy that you want, but some people just done with you. Some people just don't want you. Like, that's plain and simple. Some people over you, they just don't want it. Like, you need to do some healing and some soul searching on your own and stop bugging people, bro. Stop bugging people. Because they don't want you like that. Can I ask one question? Yeah. That was mad accurate. I know it was accurate, right? Because you come in 5 times, of course it's going to be accurate. You played yourself. That's what happened. You played your goddamn self. You think you could get over on people, and then you fuck yourself over, right? Because you hide everything. And that's just the way it goes, right? You played yourself. And you still playing. And you gonna continue to play because you mad about the fact that you can't get a nigga back. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. How my week gonna go since this super special week for me? Of course. And no general questions. I'm the honest one. The lies, you're telling me lies even just through your first name and your last name and your profile picture. So let me just get rid of that. Keep playing yourself though. I like that. It's cute, right? It's very cute. Next time, send me a couple of bucks though. Like, if you're gonna keep playing, then send me another $5.55 or $7.77 or whatever you want to send me. But send me another fucking donation. Thank you. How is it gonna go? Okay, I can see you. What are you doing? Is your mama gonna let you smoke something, or what's going on here? I see something going on. I keep hearing smoking that Zaza, or doing something like that. Drinking, maybe you get like a little sip of a drink or something. You be careful out there, okay? You be careful, because I feel like it'll hit you fast. It'll hit you fast. No, a general is a general, meaning that you don't ask shit. It just comes out. Whatever comes out, comes out. And that's the piece of advice that you take. Isabella, I feel like you're going to do something that's a little bit out of character for you. You're going to take a risk here. You're going to take a risk. It kind of looked like you might take a little sip of a drink or something like that. Get a little litty. Yeah, get a little litty. That's what they be saying. They said something about like psyching yourself up too much, maybe getting a little bit too nervous, choking on your words, that sort of thing, losing breath. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, like getting nervous in public or doing that sort of thing. You might, like I said, take a little sippy type shit. Take a little sip. Go in. It's like, I don't think you should be nervous. I don't think you should be nervous at all. In fact, I feel like, yeah, they said you shouldn't feel nervous because it's like you're not even gonna show the fact that you're nervous or insecure on your face. That's what they're saying, or on your face or in your voice. You're not gonna show that. They're gonna see actually confidence, which might be the opposite of what you feel at this moment. But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna gaslight them or trick them. That's what they said. They said you're gonna trick them or gaslight them using your face. Yeah, throw them for a loop and shit. Can I ask a question? General is free. Questions cost a little something. That's in the description. And there is someone on Twitter that I gotta get to as well. But, you know, pay the toll. Or you can have a general for free. Let's see. Twitter. One question, deep guy. Decided on the reading already. Got you. Course. Rosie asked the appropriate question, can I have a general? That's what's going on. Like that's it. That's it. Like, of course. Rosie you got something going on here. Okay, so who you with, right? Who you with? Are you haunted by somebody here? Maybe you're haunted by a past person. That's what's going on with you, Rosie. You're haunted by the past. Are you the Capricorn? Are you the cat? Okay, well, riddle me this, babe. Riddle me this. Gotta stop trying so hard to act like you're normal and that things just like, you know, I just feel like you put on such a thick mask. It's often perceived as you being a cunt, even though you're not a cunt. So it's like, you're a caring person, you're a genuine person, or you can be, right? But your fear is that when people see the real side to you, that they're gonna be disappointed. You need to stop with that whole act. Stop with that whole act. Like, take off the mask. Like, that I feel is like more embarrassing than maybe being a little bit more boring or a little bit more sensitive. You got me? Passive aggressive, that's what I see. You know, It's okay to be passive aggressive though, as long as you ain't doing it uncontrollably. You got me? Like, for real. For real. You don't have trust in people. I get that, right? I get that. But you got to stop acting fake in order to attract real, right? Real equals real. Real attracts real. If you go on play the mask, then the person that's coming towards you is going to also play the mask or be the player. You can't expect something real when you be acting fake too. That's what's going on. Okay. Rosie, whatever your situation is, like I said, take the thick ass mask off. It does not belong. You don't need it. What you have at a surface level, like the little sweet smile and the fake shit that you do, ain't nobody likes that except for a fake nigga. Like, it's always been that way though. You realize that, right? It's always been that way. The players will come towards you with the same type of attitude, and then you'll get disappointed about that shit. But you're not disappointed when you look at yourself playing the same damn games. Just take the mask off. Be as passive aggressive or nuttier than a fucking fruitcake as you need to be. As long as it's genuine, you're gonna have much better attraction with the right type of people. Miss Sharita, you said you wanted to jump. You want to jump. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. I haven't eaten anything, so I don't know what the fuck that is. It's water. Manifesting money. I see that money for you. I think you maybe with work or a job or high position, higher paid position. I see that happening for you. I see some kind of finance and some kind of money coming in for you. Yeah, I see some kind of money coming in for you. That's confirmation like 10 times and shit. I don't know if you applied for anything like that. But money definitely coming your way. They said more around your birthday or more around September would be my guess. September is going to be when you get like huge cash infusions. Like I said, you might change positions. You might get a higher position somewhere, a higher paid position. And money again. They just keep talking about money, good. Fear that you can't provide. That's what I also see too. Fear that you won't be able to provide, but I see that happening. So, yeah, I see that happening. I don't go to work until October. Well, I picked up on Virgo season. So, yeah, don't be worried about providing, because I see it here. Like, you're gonna be able to pay for all this shit. Like, everything is coming to fruition. You just have to keep believing that and keep pushing. Because I know right now it kind of feels like at times that you're scraping by or whatever. But shit gets better when you get back into the groove of things. You're just not on your usual schedule right now because of the baby, so. I could go for some, like, I don't know. I'm hungry though. I want noodles right now. I want Korean noodles. Some spicy ones. Just put all the hot sauce up in there. I could go for that shit. I like when that shit, like, Man, making your nose drip and shit, but it's so good. It tastes so good. Want to move and get my house, but it feels so far. And obviously, these are things that, you know, we can't always pre-plan for it, right? You can make the money, but you can't always pre-plan for it, right? So shit might just pop up when you're least expecting. You gotta like look at that aspect as well. We can't plan everything. It just doesn't work. Sangria's all right. Sangria's all right. Yeah, you still around the baby breastfeed, maybe. But some fucking spicy noodles would be good as hell right now. Jesus. You gotta get an apartment or a house first. Most likely an apartment. And I believe that the apartment is going to suit your needs as far as temporary. You might get something more or less like a small house, a small property. But I could see something way smaller before you go big, you go home. So I say like a small place. I could see like a small, maybe like 2-bedroom, not 2-bedroom, more like 1-bedroom, one like half a bedroom or some shit, or like one like computer room or whatever, and then you can turn that into a bedroom. Then there's the kitchen. I could see a bathroom with a shower. I could see the smaller shit before I can see like a huge home. Can't be restricted to a 9 to 5. I just want to be financially independent and whatnot. And obviously, if you invest in yourself, you can do that. So I suggest once you do get back up and working and everything, invest in yourself entirely in on your business. Every penny that you put into that, you can claim, you can put on your taxes. Remember that. Claim on your taxes. You got to figure it out, though. You know what you're good at, right? You know your strong suits, and you know what you're not too good at. And look in between those lines, because I'm sure there's a lot of things in between there. That's true. I promise you that majority of that shit is an illusion, and that it'll be okay. Like I want people to know it'll be okay. I did all those types of readings already. That I'll be posting on YouTube eventually after I post them on TikTok. But it'll be okay. We gotta go down before we go up. Oh man, those noodles. I don't even think I have any in the house. Like I could go for cheap noodles right now, but I don't know, man. I think we have some. We might. You don't think the recession is real? I don't really think necessarily a lot of things are real right now. I just don't. Because I know what's happening is a lot of distractions. So, if you think that whole abortion thing ain't a fucking big fucking distraction for what they doing underneath, then you crazy. Have you ate yet? I haven't. I do feel a little hungry. But I like to wait certain amount of hours in between my meals, so that I can, when I work out, I can get the best calorie deficit. Damn. I wish I could order those, but they don't do delivery like that. Not around here. Coconut pie. Nah, I like key lime pie. Key lime pie is bomb. Alright, let me do this dude's question. He said, what are my guys been trying to tell me, or what do my guys want me to know? Let's see. What have his guys been trying to tell him? He's feeling trapped. Okay, trapped in a cage. Trapped and bound to your current living situation, not only that, but also mentally. Just I don't have the chat up. I'll put it alongside my Twitter real quick. But if you don't see what they're doing underneath all this shit, right? They're trying to lower the age of consent to 12 years old in certain states, and they just made it so they don't have to state anything as far as Miranda rights goes. Even if you're drunk as shit, they don't gotta say nothing. Cops are not obligated to state your rights anymore because we don't have any, apparently. Y'all didn't see that pass under there, did you? Nope, because everyone's focused on the abortion thing. Because that's what the rules was, no? They trying to put a bunch of people in prison so they can make that money, you know what I mean? Karma. Karma with what? What's this? Karma. You really hate feeling this week right now to be left alone, completely independent. This bother, fear and guilt bother you so that now you're even hesitant to move forward like you want to. I'll look at this chat real quick, y'all. I gotta stop in between. Person got a real good personality though. They just live in fear a lot. Fear, I mean, I get it though. On a real note though, I get it. I get why you would live in fear in this type of fucking world for real right now. Abusive power, that's what I keep feeling. I keep hearing it. I feel like someone around you. I feel like someone around you is abusing their power over you. Female, maybe a mother. This I feel like it's an Aquarius, someone who cannot, because Aquarius women are especially in the beginning of the month, are very, very hard-headed. You know, it can be very abusive. Somebody abusive can give up their abusive ways in order to please anyone. To this person, it's taught you to fear everyone. Not trust where it's thin. And so as a repercussion, you always try to solve the worst someone can do or abusive ways or not that will please anyone. To this person is taught to fear everyone and everything. You trust what's thin, so the repercussion you always try to solve the worst of your situation alone. Always for you. Leaders. Listen. Taking risks always comes with, wait, no, there's something else I gotta say. Taking, ambition and confidence always comes with fear, but we choose to ignore this in order just get shit done. This is what you want in the long run. Go for it. And stop allowing people to trauma bond. Your intimate feeling should be can be manipulated. see, what else could we say? Because I like this person's personality a lot, so I'm gonna give them a little bit more than usual. You are talented. Pretty people. You talk kind of fast, kind of sexy. This is what I do for work as well. I'm just used to emailing people and constant social media, all the time social media, on other people's social media, which, Jesus Christ. Barely deal with my own, right? I gotta deal with all these old motherfuckers making me go on social media, fucking post with them, type with them and shit. Old ass, clown ass bitches. But thank you. Means you're hella good with your hands. I am. I will never doubt that. Okay, I think we got it. So, wait, what did I write down here? I wrote down something. I wrote down something about talent. What did I write? I wrote, can't remove talent from the talented. Hey y'all. Oh, I could go for some fresh bread right now too. Some fresh bread. That soft bread. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When that fresh bread comes right up the oven, it's soft, it's wonderful. I can't be having no bread, y'all. Let me break out shit. Read the description. Alright. I check. I check. I check your messages. I see your messages pop up. Just because I don't respond doesn't mean I don't see it. The trollers and controllers be rolling through right now. You know, they love this shit. All right, so we answered this person's question. I did long. We went long with this shit because you know how I be, y'all. Once I get into someone's energy and I see that they a decent individual, decent person, then we give it. Oh, Ducky Republic. Y'all look at your picture and I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I'm gonna have a general reading. Thank you. Pearl Parker. Pearl, we know that's probably not your name. Pearl Parker. Damn, my voice. Because I need some water. Y'all, I hope my lips aren't too dry, right? They're not dry. You don't see nothing hanging off, right? Nothing? Good. It comes up with the same thing each and every time. I don't know why these people. I don't know why. Kettle corn. Come out the same way, the same end each and every time. Okay, Ducky Republic, I got you. That was a gross noise. I'm sorry. See, you saying you have mad respect for somebody that's your brother. I got mad respect for you. Dealing with all these dudes or all these bitches. I don't know who you dealing with, Ducky or Puppy, but you dealing with all these people that you mixing and mingling with. Whether you fucking or sucking or not doing none of that, and you just talking in a certain way, it's definitely like more draining to you than even just like masturbation. It's like, babe, you shouldn't be falling asleep this quick. You shouldn't be this bored that you're doing all this. For real. You should not be this bored. That's what they're saying. Shouldn't be this bored. They said you need to take care of your body. Because essentially what's happening is I feel like you getting, not only are you starting to like, your confidence. I see, there was a little bit of confidence there. You beat yourself up occasionally, but you got a little bit of confidence. You know how to walk it like you talk it. That's the energy right there, which you have a rare type of personality, because a lot of people still, even hidden underneath, have heavy insecurity, which I feel like we all do, right? But you're more or less the person who, what you look like, what you're good at, where you can go with it. It's like, it's right there. But mostly what I'm seeing is like, you need to really start peeling back from people, because it's starting to take a real toll on your energy, especially your body. So whether you've been gaining a little weight or losing a little weight or whatever's happening, you might be feeling sick, it's just strange feelings, not really feeling right, sleeping too much. Those are types of things that you get from associating yourself with individuals such as that. Okay. Is that the same hole? Y'all, is that the same hole with the same picture coming back to? Or maybe not. My bad. Maybe not. But we'll see. All I need is one card, because this motherfucker keeps coming out and shit. But yeah, you need to take a fucking chill pill, Ducky or Puppy. Take a chill pill. Rock back, kick back a little bit. I know you want the relationship of a lifetime where a motherfucker can talk to you, and you want the sapiosexual type relationship where it's like y'all can talk about cool shit together 24/7. But you're not gonna get that if you just talking to every motherfucker. Like, come on, we can't give everyone a shot and a chance. Because you ain't gonna get a relationship, it's just, you gotta be picky. Gotta be picky. Stop feeling bad for people. Gotta be picky. Like, well, I'm not really physically attracted, but maybe I'll be mentally. Those are fake. That's fake. That's fake. We, Ducky or Puppet, me and you both know that that's fake. We all have types. It does not matter how much you say, oh, I'm only into personality, and that's a fucking lie. That's a lie they tell you in high school, right? That's a lie. Let's stop playing high school games and stop pretending like we don't need to be physically attracted to somebody in order to get in a relationship and talk to somebody and feel interested in them. Just like the games need to stop here. So yeah, stop pretending you're blind, right? Because you're an attractive person, according to yourself, right? I can't tell from that fucking picture where it looked like Ryuk from Death Note, but listen, the confidence that your shit brings to the table, you cannot be with insecure and ugly ass Big Clayton, Bixby nose, Clifford the Big Red Dog looking individuals, because they're highly insecure and they will tear you down with them. Anyways, they're the type when you having sex, it's like they say something about like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, nobody likes that. Like, why are you saying sorry? Bitch, if you can't suck dick and if you can't ride it, like, why are you saying sorry? Don't say sorry, just leave. Pathetic ass motherfuckers. Maybe that's what you like. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more sadistic than I am. But goddamn. The small violin keeps on getting smaller. I heard it's a small world. Joe Beth, what's going on with you, Done taking notes and everything. Let's see what he said. I'm gonna go back. I saw that. Someone said done taking notes and everything. Blue Moon got a question. What you got, Blue Moon? Blue Moon on Twitter, because I did her reading the other night. Thank you for giving me patience, strong confident energy in this. You gave me honesty. I have been refusing to look at myself. I want to acknowledge, thank you for the extra you put into this as well. This made me feel so warm. Thank you. Thankful I chose you. Sweet. She got her questions ready. She said, I think she sent the other dude my way. Twitter sometimes has sweet people. Like YouTube, can I just say? Like I met some cool ass individuals, but usually 99% of the time, y'all ain't shit. You get to get all these fucking J-pop, K-pop people off my page too. People like the kids that be liking the J-pop shit. I'm too old to be having y'all up on my Twitter. Joe Beth, I know you can read, Miss Joe Beth. If you can put doctor in your name, I know Dr. Joe Beth can read. So Dr. Joe Beth, please read. Gemini stand for real. Oh my God. It reminds me of that time that bitch just, I can't forget that. Bitch just kept calling me Gemini. She's like, oh yeah, you look like Black Gemini or whatever. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. I keep getting angel numbers and have been seeing them for the past couple of months, like 1111. Are they trying to tell me something? I'm gonna just be honest. That your guides and angels are around you. Particular. Keep your fucking 2-year-olds out of my shit, man. Alright. Search short-term date. Hope it comes. Is that a smart thing to do? I know I've been running into some ass men, but should I just give up now? Let's see. Healer right now to do. Y'all deal with the tech and ASMR. And affectionately for Jesus, I'm bad at spelling. What the fuck? I don't even think she could read all that. We trying to deal with people on Twitter. These motherfuckers. Whatever. Oh, Cece's back. Oh, Cece's back with some more sexual questions. She said, I'm ready to get hot and heavy up in this bitch. Oh, damn, I sent that shit at 11:11. 11. See. My healer feels like it's not happening. Is there ever going to be resolved or connection? Are we going to be strained? Hold on, CC. Simmer down. I'm trying to finish up a reading that was due a couple of days ago. Jesus, I didn't know I talked so much. Okay, I'm back. Jesus. All right. Let's see. Petty question, CC. What you mean, CC? She getting petty up and all. Let's see. Malibu, you want next sexual experience? So Malibu sent me first, real quick, and then I'll get you UCC. You can post your questions, obviously. So keep your shit in check. Oh, you guys are petty. All right, Malibu, your next sexual experience. Let me actually use the tarot cards for that, because easier to feel shit through those than it is through my own. These are too straightforward, right? You want to hear all the nitty gritty details. Get me taken off YouTube tired. How long should we go? Let's go till 1. Y'all think I can do it? I'm gonna go until my phone dies, because I'm not sure how much. Honestly, my battery probably already dead. We getting petty? No, I'm petty. Trust. I'm still. What do you mean? Because you know I've been petty this whole motherfucking time. All right, I do have to get my lighter at some point and light some. Like, I love some. Well, I don't want to be smoking out here, because y'all take advantage of me. No, I'm playing. Most likely what would be happening, I'd be flirting the whole motherfucking time, not shut my fucking mouth, and have people going wildly crazy. Because I can't shut my mouth when I smoke. Or drink. Drinking makes me mean, and then smoking makes me too nice. Alright. Malibu, your next sexual experience. Well, first of all, they're still saying that, like, you pretty hermited, so you're not just willing to do anything with anybody. That's the thing. Like, putting yourself in a predicament where you have to stress yourself out. You already stressed enough. You ain't want more stress on top of that, right? You don't want another mountain to climb. It's just not your thing, baby. It's not your thing. They are saying that, lo and behold, I feel like the next experience is probably gonna be while you're out perusing around. You probably gonna meet some. I'm gonna say you gonna be drinking. Okay, I'm gonna say you probably gonna be drinking, bar hopping, that type of nature. That's where you're gonna meet the individual. Because I could see something to do with bar hopping, possibly. If not bar hopping, then you're moving around. You might catch a number or something like that, because it's easy for you. Like they say, it's easy pickings for you because you just catch attention, right? When you walk around, you just catch attention. The sun in reverse. Now, this doesn't mean that they catch you on a good day. Okay, they might not. Maybe you out to eat then. Let's just say you out to eat, but this doesn't mean they're gonna catch you on a good day though. Like, right? So you could be real stressed and real mean, be like, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face type. You also can peruse that way where it's like, okay, you're like, yep, bye, whatever. But I feel like you're wise with that shit. I really don't feel I really don't see a particular nigga, right? A particular nigga. Hold on a minute. I might see a particular nigga, but give me a second real quick. Give me a second. You're just not desperate. It's like, that's not what I'm picking up on. I'm not picking up on if it's just desperate. That's what goddamn show you said. I ain't trying to do no love right now. I'm just trying to peruse around, cruise around. I feel like the next dude that you're gonna be dealing with is gonna be kinky as shit. So I'm gonna say you might be into like feet and that sort of thing. Because when I said cruise around, for some reason in my head I got some sandals. Okay, and see, you have a tendency to attract water signs, right? Water signs. But I'm not gonna say this person is necessarily a water sign. It's someone who travels, okay? Like, so there's a lot of like fluidity here. I can see someone who travels, probably an air-water mixture. That's what I'm gonna say, air-water mixture. Like maybe someone who's an air sign up top and then water for the rest. Maybe something to do with squirt. He said, "Oh my God, don't touch my feet." I was just saying, that's what's here. Baby, feet ain't everyone's goddamn thing, but apparently this nigga, he into licking the toes, sucking the toes, and you said, "I hate that I tread water signs. Give me a fire sign." I think I see air mixed with water though, so it would be like primarily I would say maybe like a Libra. Libras are very physically fit and physically attractive. You know, they got the more like a I would say strong facial features, but that don't mean they're not a little bit crazy. That don't mean they're not a little bit crazy. You got me? Yeah, Earth is where it's at, man. You already know. But I'm just saying, what's here, what I'm seeing is an air sign. I'm seeing a Libra. I also see an Aquarius, the star, several times. I mean, that's my Western, so. But I'm just saying, it's giving water, okay? Like, there's still water here. Heavy water. Okay, there is a, babe, you got everyone here, okay? I see a Gemini with fire, or a fire with Gemini. I see that person too. What's up with the crazy ones? The reason why they go crazy over you is I believe that you kind of are a very hard to get through person. Like, you don't just let people through your front door. It's like you need to announce yourself first. You need to say like, "Hello, how are you?" It's like you need to get through me first, and then we can do what needs to be done. But if you don't please me in the beginning of that, like if you disappoint me in any type of way, whether it's first day, second day, third day, it don't matter. Then you done, right? It's a cutoff point. You cold with it, which I agree with you, because I feel like you're going to find someone who's a lot more fruitful when it comes to sex if they do spoil you. I also do see an earth sign. I see a Taurus as well. I see a Taurus. Now with a Taurus, I feel like this person is hard to get out of the house, unfortunately. Hopefully not like a 600 pound life type situation. But the Taurus, to me, I think also has water. I think it's also big time water. Hey, David. Just grabbed me onto a living situation. Go, I got you. No, that was a fun reading. I gave you a little bit extra because that was a very fun reading to do. I felt like you were a very genuine person, so I felt that I should give you the VIP experience. But I only do that with genuine people. And let me just say, 99%, we got nobody up in this hole. Except for my repeat associates, Malibu, Isabella, a couple of other folk too, but not really. So Malibu, what I see here is a very slow, tantalizing experience. It's like I feel like you spin these dudes around so much that you have more fun playing with them than you do fucking. You got me? So you came in at the right time, right? Everyone be like passing by, they're like, "What the fuck is this dude talking about?" Like, yeah, you can ride the dick. Yeah, you can do all this. But you have more fun messing and playing with these dudes' minds than you do doing all of that. It's like the fun part to you is always what leads up. It's never the sexual experience. I feel like maybe the next one might surprise you, right? Might surprise you. I'm gonna say it's a Taurus. I'm gonna say, if I could say for certain what the next one would be, you don't like broke boys, so I'm gonna say it's a Taurus, because I got double confirmation in Taurus, and everybody else was just like free game shit that's just wandering around and shit. But I could see a Taurus here, and Taurus, I believe, at least from what I've seen, are very easy to tease, like to play with, because they will wait. Like they will wait the time. Like I heard, do the crime, do the time for some reason. Hopefully not a felon, but someone make money, so fuck it. Hey, someone make money. He do what he has to do, right? I mean, that's what it is. He take care of himself. That's what they're saying too. He take care of himself. Yeah, they say he fatherly, paternal type character. Might have kids, so there's that too. Then I see a Why do I always gotta see a Pisces involved? What is with you in the martyr sign, bro? What is with you in the Pisces? Do she do it well like dummy? Please. My Scorpio moon is saying I need a freak, or well, you can get with a fucking Taurus Pisces mixture then, whoever that bitch is, cause that bitch apparently is into licking them toes and shit, going down hard on that shit. Y'all motherfuckers be up in Lollapalooza land and shit with the water signs for real, slobbering all over you and shit. They make your dreams come true. Come true. Come true. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Come true. I can't. Okay. CC. Got you. CC. This heifer at work, and I can't with you, CC, because we already know what's your situation about. See, yeah, she is being real. She heard me talk about the work situations earlier. She's like, "Oh yeah, I remember. Let me talk some dirt type shit." What's going on? Someone be texting me. I'll be ready for the surprise. Just have me shaking it like I'm having a seizure, and that's all I'm asking. Let's see. David, I'll get to you in one moment. CC. Jesus Christ. I feel like CC, if you're still here, right? And I hope you is. CC, you still here? Hold on. Let me wait a second. People always gotta like scroll back and shit because they leave the chat. CC, what you oh shit, no. She trying to like remind them and shit. She remind them, be like, yo, remember she didn't come into work on Monday and Friday? And CC. Okay, CC. Okay, so if you really want a bitch fired, and I'm not saying that this is, who knows her situation, right? And maybe you do know her situation. You're like, bite me, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck what the bitch situation is. Like, just take her out of here. She's awkward as shit. She's annoying as fuck. Like, just have her replaced. Like, sit down and be replaced. Like, bitch, get out. So, you saying all this shit, right? You saying all this shit. What they're saying is that you kind of do a lot of instigating, okay? And what I mean by that is you do a lot of talking ass, right? And so you kind of, when you're talking to like a manager or whoever, you're like, listen, this is the 10th time this week that she hasn't come into work. Please remove her. Seemed like she got a lot of trouble with like, it's not your problem. That's what I keep saying. So I keep trying to say like what her issue actually is, and you're like, that's not my fucking problem. Like, come to work or don't come to work. That's it. Like, give me my check, right? And if this bitch is lazy, then I don't get my check fast enough. So then I gotta take over her job and do all this and do all that. It's like, bitch, stop. You stop. Like, just if you gonna quit, then quit. Like, don't make this shit hard. Yeah, she'll come begging for her job back. That's what it said. So I think she pleaded. She pleaded in some type of way. I mean, no, you were instigator. Meaning you are an investigator, but you also like to talk ass. You like to do little whispers into the wind and shit, like hoping nobody hears you under your big breath where you saying, "This bitch needs to be kicked out of work." Type shit. You're like, "Bitch needs to be kicked out of work." That's what type you is. Now, I agree she's lazy and that she really, I feel like she's completely zoned out on her job. Like she's got something else going on, and obviously it's none of your fucking business. I feel like she got some kind of man problem and all this, all that. Her energy is very draining though. I could see that at work, right? It's her. She's just a hoe. That's what I'm reading on. Like she can make just okay. So she makes money selling the poutine. Okay, that's why sometimes she don't come in because she got to do the crack. She got to snort the crack off the dick and go start doing gymnastics and shit. So I mean, that's why she's not coming in though. It's not has nothing to do with like her being sick or ill or anything like that. I'm not saying that. She just makes extra money on the side selling content, or I think she's just riding. Like that's why I can see dick riding. Literal dick riding. I think that she's going to like keep trying to beg and shit. Keep like she just blinks her eyes a certain way that even pissed me off too. It's like she got the long eyelashes. She would blinking her eyes and shit. Just doing some weird shit. Weird shit, man. Weird shit. I don't know. She like sucks up to people in some type of way. It bothers me. Like I can see some bitch blinking like she's stupid or like she's out of a cartoon. I don't fuck with those like that. They mad annoying as fuck. And I know exactly the type too. Like bitch gotta come in blaze and shit to go to work. They don't work. Don't work. Catch your food spoons. Go sell the poutine. Please. Jesus. She gonna always beg for her job back. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think she gonna leave. I don't think she gonna be kicked. You gonna have to really like. I feel like she feels like you're harassing her. She might try to make shit up about you, but she's just not. You know, she's no good at it. She's no good at it because what happens is you telling the truth, right? You telling the truth that she's a lazy bitch and you're doing your job. So, like I said, what or who is blocking my spiritual experiences? Right? Let's see. Who is blocking your spiritual experiences right now? But yeah, CC, that's what's going on. Can I be honest with you? I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you. Okay, why is it you? Let me see why it's you. Because nothing about anyone in particular. It's you. It's you. You don't trust yourself. That's why. I mean, that's a big piece of other reading as well, but you don't trust your own intuition. So when shit falls through, it's like, okay, so I could have, I caught that. Or you're always like, I knew it. You're the type to say, I fucking knew it. But at the same time, you could have trusted yourself from the beginning and had that shit not fall through, right? Like people are poking holes. Like it's like people constantly poke holes or second guess you, and so that leads you to second guessing yourself all the time, and that hurts your intuition a lot because you're unable to actually use what you have as a gift. If you don't trust your gift or trust your intuition, trust that piece of yourself, it's not gonna come the way that you want it to. Okay, it's just not gonna be the experience that you want it to be. You have a tendency to be a really good listener, right? You just got to stop the other voices that tell you to stop listening and tell you, oh, that's just stupid, that's just dumb. Let me see what else you got. Hold on. I just smell incense, like big time. I don't think I lit a candle back there. Y'all see anything? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Hey, is you here? You here still? There's a coconut in chat. That's the code name, y'all. Sorry. I can smell something. I don't think that. I don't know. Okay, are you burning incense? What's going on with you, Dave? Are you burning incense? Be up in here burning incense and shit, or burning. Say, I don't mind, obviously, but someone's doing something. I can smell it. Damn. shit was strong as hell. It's not a bad smell. All right, so they are saying that you need to stop being. It's bleach. It's a good smell. I mean, it's a clean smell. Kind of smell like pine needles. I don't know. I was like, damn, what's y'all burning? Jasper leaves up in this hole? Where the fuck do you even get that shit? Jasper and shit like this. Where did you get that from? You have to be honest with yourself. Like, be completely 100% with yourself at all times. Meaning, you gotta trust everything that you feel is safe. Stop allowing other people to say, "Oh no." Stop and stop asking like other spiritualists, other psychics to like confer what you're saying, right? Because they make shit up to add it to the equation just so that they can get a little taste of your energy. You don't even have to be financially exchanging anything. They get a little taste of your energy just by you asking a goddamn question, right? And then they completely change your mind all over the motherfucking place and have you chasing tail. So whatever the situation is, though, maybe it's just friends that you deal with, maybe it's family members that you deal with where you have to kind of fight through them. But whatever that situation is, you gotta stop. Don't trust anybody with this information. You gotta keep shit to your chest. That's important. Having the gift that you do have, right? You have to keep that shit, right? Keep that shit in a lockbox. You don't gotta hide it from the world necessarily, because that's also another way you can make money with it. But you really do have to keep it for the people that are closest to you, because jealousy and envy is too common. It's just too common. It don't matter whether male, woman, child. It's just too common, and they can spoil your fucking parade because they know you're sensitive in certain areas, and hearing certain things and they trigger you, make you doubt yourself. So. I'm a blabbermouth when it comes to my out-of-body experiences. I tell anyone who will listen. It's cool shit, right? And that's why you do that. It's because you're like, damn, like that shit is shocking. It's cool. It's weird. It's strange. I have out-of-body experiences as well. And one of my biggest challenges is finding a place to put them. Because when I do talk to people about them, it's like they try to make it about them or whatever the situation is. So what I do is write it, okay? And if you don't like keeping notes on your phone, I don't. I even write, like, I do music, and I even write just music on a fucking sheet of paper, because fuck the phone shit, man. Fuck the phone shit. Sometimes I just can't tap into that shit. But instantly, say you wake up or something like that, or it's like you done a meditation or whatever you be doing, and you want to remember what was said to you, done to you, whatever it is, write it down. You got a whole photo for dreams and those experiences. That's dope as shit. Keep doing that shit. Better yet, if there's like details that you think you can recall, even through like maybe recording yourself talking, because I don't know why you don't have a YouTube